City News is brought to you by East Brewster Lawyers Rotorua, celebrating 100 years of legal excellence and innovation.
Good evening, Rotorua. Tonight on City News. Youth suicide prevention was the focus of Lakes DHB's third community workshop on Friday. The redeveloped Older Persons and Rehabilitation Service has been officially opened. And the Moscow Ballet do a bit of sightseeing ahead of the performance tomorrow night of The Nutcracker at the Civic Theatre. Lakes DHB and Wintec held the third community suicide prevention workshop on Friday. The focus of the workshop was youth suicide prevention. Speaking was international expert on youth suicide prevention, Professor Hatem Omar. Professor Omar spoke about a growing trend of sleep deprivation amongst youth and how this can lead to a misdiagnosis of depression and the prescription of incorrect medication.
We are seeing heart attacks in 17-year-olds and 18-year-olds because of the stimulants effect on the heart muscle on top of the sleep deprivation. And the American Academy of Pediatrics already warned about that, and we hope that people start paying attention.
Also on the panel at the workshop was TV personality Mike King, who said he believed we needed to talk more about suicide.
Our whole bucket of is oral history, and yet on this particular topic, we're telling everyone to shut up and not talk. Can you not see the problem? You know, so talking is the way to go.
Rotorua coroner Dr. Wallace Bain told the gathering that things needed to be done differently to help prevent youth suicide.
If I had to draw one conclusion, having listened to all the evidence, would be simply this: we need change. And if, you know, the old saying, if we always do what we've always done, we'll always get what we always got.
And Lakes DHB has officially opened the redeveloped Older Person and Rehabilitation Service. DHB Chairman Derek Shaw presided over ceremonies on Friday. Mr. Shaw says the opening marks the final stage of the Lakes Health Services Improvement Program redevelopment, a project on the Rotorua Hospital site. Members of the Moscow Ballet were in town last week sampling Māori culture. Ballet promoter manager Ali Dawood says the dancers were adamant that they wanted to see some of the tourist spots in Rotorua.
Before I signed with them, they asked me, okay, part of the tour, you gotta give us a few days off because we want to go and see the country. We heard a lot about it. This is their first time in here. They heard a lot about it and they love it. They love it. We just came from the Huka Falls. They're gonna go into the Rotorua Polynesian Spa.
And the Moscow Ballet dancers will be back in town tomorrow to perform the Nutcracker at the Civic Theatre. In sports tonight, in the weekend's Baywide rugby action, Whakarewarewa were beaten by Tupuna 41-27 and Orotoiti were also beaten by Pārua 19-12. The points ladder after round 9 sees Tauranga Sports dominate with 44 points, followed by Greerton Marist on 29 and Tupuki on 28. Local teams Whakarewarewa and Orotoiti are 5th and 8th on the Premier points ladder. To your weather update now. Tonight will be fine with some light winds and an overnight low of 5. Tomorrow for Tuesday, a few showers developing and rain in the evening with a high of 16 and a low of 10. And the outlook for Wednesday, rain with northerly breezes, a high of 15 and a low of 10. And the marine weather forecast for Lake Rotorua, northeast to 10 knots developing in the afternoon with waves less than half a metre, showers developing from late afternoon with fair visibility. Coming up after the break, we meet Janelle Bain from Early Buds, who has news of a new initiative to help parents of premature babies. Wayne Douglas talks to Auckland Chamber of Commerce CEO Michael Barnett about the Upper North Island Strategic Alliance, and we're at the Ripper Rugby Mini World Cup.